Hey everyone, it's Sunday the 1st of June and it's 10 past 10 in the evening. Today's video, diecast for the most part. I've got some brand new Hot Wheels just over that way, beside you guys actually, to take a look at, and I've got a few from the Americans Cars magazine to take a look at. Plus, I bought some from a friend of mine over on Facebook. Same guy I've actually bought quite a few barricade lamps from. Then I've got this basket here as well. So yeah, let's get we'll get into this lot first. So this is from the diecast guy. He messaged me this morning on Facebook and I said, did I want this for just £10? So I was like, yeah, I'll take it for £10. There's a few bits in here that I'm definitely going to keep. Just because there's a few bits in here that I actually want, and some of them will go in my own scrap box. And the rest will probably go up on the UK Diecast sales group. So I've actually got quite a lot. And I want to have a go at the auction format on there. Anywho, let's move these cans out of the way because I might need a bit of space. I thought I saw snowy behind me. It's my bloody motorcycle helmet. Oh, I did get one from the diecast guy. It is in quite nice condition. I paid just £2 for that. It's a Corgi, and he's got a Siku truck on hold for me. I haven't really got the spare cash at the minute till I next get paid. I'm being a little bit picky as well. I was wondering what on earth that was. It's going to be kept though. So I've got mixed scales in here. I think most of it is Matchbox and Corgi with a few Huskies thrown in. And anyway, I've got this king size crane from Matchbox. Apart from being sun faded, it's meant to be a darker yellow than that, everything is intact apart from the hook. I mean, if you wanted to restore it, it would be an ideal restoration candidate. The only thing you'd have to replace would be the hook. Maybe you could 3D print one. Oh, no, I've just noticed we've got a big hole right in the middle of the windscreen. Well, I'll probably put this up as a straight sale on the UK Diecast group. The vehicles that I don't want, that I think someone might just buy for the parts, or as a restoration project like this one. It's got no tyres, but it would be a great restoration project. Or parts for another one. It's got a good ladder on it, it's got good windows. Axles are straight, the wheels are in good condition. I mean, the base is very heavily play worn and whatnot. A lot of paint wear. Or if you're making a scrap diorama this scale, that would actually be perfect for that. But not for me. Same as this BP Explorer thing, I can't remember what it's called. It did have 3 tyres on it, but I've pulled them off. Just the only bit I want from it. I don't want the rest of it. I've got the 3 tyres and there should be 4. There's one lying in the back of it and I dropped it on the floor and it rolled off somewhere. And I have spun round on my chair, I don't know how many times trying to find it, I can't find it. It didn't roll under the carrier bag actually. Nope, that's gone. Right, what else have we got? Got a little Jeep. Doesn't look too bad until you realise it's got a headlight missing. I mean, you could still display it. You could display it so you looked at it that way, side on. Just out of curiosity, who's it made by? Like Motor Max. Yep, thought that was the Motor Max logo. Scale 143, Jeep Liberty. Copyright Daimler Group. Or Daimler Chrysler, sorry. 2002. Did he make it that long ago? rather friction motor in the back. I'm not sure what I want to do with that one. Okay, I've got a little pickup truck, a kettle truck. It's supposed to be some plastic dogs and a transparent canopy over the back there. But I've never seen one in green like this, with a white plastic front. I've seen them with chrome, not the white one. I've seen them in red with the white plastic nose. That one I'm going to keep and put in my junk box. And I think just because I'm going to have to keep that because I've got so many of them already. The Buick Regal in green from Corgi. That looks like a Mercedes. I bet it's going to be like an Action City or whatever they were going, name they were going by at the time. Real toy. Same company basically. I'm going to keep that one because I haven't got it. I'm not really sure what to do with that. It's got rusty axles. Very well play worn. Little Husky refuse truck. Chuck it over there, not want it. A little Merryweather fire engine, very heavily worn. In fact, I don't think there's really a lot of parts that you could salvage from that. There's even the windshield. I thought it was just dirt, but it is actually cracked. Go in my junkyard. Now this is rough, but it is complete. It would make a nice little restoration project. Little majorette Mercedes convertible. Or it would just sit nicely in my junkyard. I've got plenty of these trucks, so I don't need that. Little log truck in the white. Same with that. Got a few variations of this already. I don't really want it in my junkyard either, so that can go over there. Got a little police boat. It's looking rough, but the police officers are still present. I have not left the chat yet. I don't need it. What else have we got in here? A little Husky Citroen. I think that's meant to be like a military ambulance because it was military green. I'm going to keep that because I would like to see if I could restore a little Husky at some point. That's another one that will go in my junkyard, the Studebaker Wagoneer. Oh, this one's a definite keeper. This isn't a scrapper. It's a Corgi snorkel truck. Complete snorkel truck. See? It's got the complete boom with a non-broken basket on the end of it. That's why I'm excited, because it's very hard to find these still complete. So that's a definite keeper. At first glance I didn't think that was a complete one. I've got this here which has got a few of the tyres on it. It's got 3 missing, and that's on the cab. But the rest of it is pretty rough. And that door doesn't stay open, stay closed. What does that one? Don't know, I'm in two minds whether to pinch the tyres off of that or not, or just leave it as is. Now I think that is a great candidate for a custom paint job. And I want to get back into that, so park it just underneath the camera. Got a Lone Star Impy twin powered crawler. I did wonder why it looked like it had 2 engines. That's why it looks like it has 2 engines. Not really my cup of tea, as we say. Now I would like to find complete one of these, and this is a Lone Star. I have got one, but it's almost the same as this one. It's a Merryweather, let's try and read it up the right way, shall we? HTTL fire engine. But it's missing the ladder. I'm pretty certain I've got one of these that is in the same condition. Although the paint looks better on that one. What do we got next? The paintwork ain't too bad, but sadly it's missing the double doors. But I bet that is I bet that's something I could sell. I don't know, I'll have to think about that one. It's sort of in the think about section. In fact, I'm going to put the think about section over here with the Jeep. Speaking of Jeeps, we've got a Corgi one. Looking a little bit rough, but it is complete. Even got the driver. He's a bit loose, leaning over to one side, but he is there. Not something else I want to keep. Might keep the tyres off of it. There really isn't a great deal going for this. I mean, it's bent. The cab's not meant to be at that angle. We're missing the cement mixing bit, and we've got a hole in the windshields. And I was going to take the tyres off, but there's a hope in hell's chance they're going to come off. Someone might want it for the parts though, or for their own scrap diorama. Here's another pickup truck. Always find them at the front missing. That'll be a nice one from the scrap box. At some point I would like to build a little scrap diorama. Can't resist, cause Mustang. I'm pretty certain I've already got this one, so I can go over there and be stuck in a sold pile. We've got a Corgi a Corgi wheeled front loader, wheeled loader. It's in pretty nice shape actually. Oh, it's one of these that make the clicking noise. That's something Corgi did back in the day as well. See, it's got a little roller there. Just clicks against that plastic tongue there. Just something to drive parents up the wall. Anyone into Tonka? A lovely Tonka truck there. I don't know whether I want to keep this or not, because I'm not really into Tonka, but that is just yelling 80s at me with that sticker. So I may end up keeping that one. That's in the to think about pile. I'll put that in this for sale pile. I haven't got spare trailers for that, otherwise I'd have kept it. Door fell off. I have got at least one of these. I know I've got one. It's got good wheels on it if someone wanted to a little resto on it. Now, how do you get the door on? How did it even come off? Don't know, just got to lay it in there. Oh, these are both Superfasts. That one's got the busted out windshield though, which is a shame because it's got the slightly better paintwork on it. I do like these ambulances. Keep those. See, there's another Volkswagen there. It's missing the canopy though. I've already got it in this colour, so put that over there. Another bloody combine harvester. You know what, they're crap. Usually put straight in the bin. Ooh. I bet there's no bloody way I could get that hook off of there for one of mine. So I've already got the red one. And the beacon's been pushed through on that. Probably repairable if you want to just pop the chassis off at the bottom of this. Ooh, does this still work? It does! I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that as well, simply because it's got all the stickers on it. But the beacon is in the inside, so I can't win. I've got one of these without the stickers on, but the beacon's on. Maybe I could just drill the bases off of each and make a good one out of two. Oh. That one can go in my scrap box. Unless something got dropped on it or it got stood on. And what we got here, though, these can go in the for sale pile. So I've got both of these. Manky Range Rover. Junk pile. Keep these two as well. The wheels have actually seized up on that one, and it's lost the A-pillars as well. And we've got one of these Bedford Lomax ambulances, missing the doors. It's got red painted wheels for some reason, which do still spin despite the well, the axle doesn't rotate anymore, but the wheels do. Funky little race car. I don't know who makes it though. BRM Marlboro P160 F1 WT405, made in Hong Kong. That is it. Got this 8-wheel cement truck, missing the cement doofy. It's meant to be like a Rollomatics. You see that's got the mechanism there that would spin the cement tank round as it's pushed along the floor. But somehow it's just that one, that axle that runs that mechanism, is bent. These two, perfectly fine. The front one, perfectly fine. It's that one right in the middle. How do you only bend that axle? That would be ideal for a spare axle for a restoration project for someone. What else have we got in here? Got a Husky. Another 2 Huskies actually, 3 Huskies. We've got the cement truck, well, what's left of it. What's left of the conveyor belt truck. I have not found a complete one of these yet. And I can't remember what the van is. These are the roughest Huskies I've actually got. Found a random tyre in the bottom here. I'm definitely going to keep those. We've got a little red tractor here. I think it's a Lesney one. No, I'm totally wrong. It's a Husky. A BM Volvo tractor. Made in Great Britain. Well, I don't have a tractor. It's going to be difficult to find tyres for this. I think that's going to fit, but I'm going to keep it anyway. I didn't know Husky made the tractor. Got the wrong cab on it, but my blue trailers don't have the stickers on. keep that for the time being. I don't need the cab though. Well, there's another one. It's going to go in the bin because it's no good. I don't want it in the scrapyard. There's absolutely nothing on the bottom of this. Nothing whatsoever. Ooh, a Corgi Batmobile. It's got a little bit of axle damage there, but I'm going to try and fix it. When I say damage, that wheel's been pushed up. Very worn out Volkswagen Beetle from Matchbox. We're getting there. Oh, I'm going to keep that. Got the chopper trike thing. And we've got a Tojo, which has actually still got a hook attached. We're missing one of the arms though, but I'm going to keep that simply because it's got the hook. So I can use that on something else. Ooh! Oh. I saw that start, I was like, oh, that's much nicer than my one. Paintwork it is, but then it's got that bent back wheel. So I still going to need a little bit of work. But I think my other one, despite having rougher paintwork, has actually got the luggage as well as better wheels. So I potentially make a decent one out of two. We've got here. Well, it's a Corgi van, but I have absolutely no idea what the stickers were on it. Not a clue. That one's missing all the internal bit. Very bent up race car there. Or bent up wheels, I should say. Just about every one of these that I've found is missing the tailgate. But I do like the trucks. I've always wanted to do a custom truck. You've got to be careful with the bodies on those because they get brittle. I've come across some that have just snapped in my hands. Same with these cattle trucks. I think these are both Dodge trucks, aren't they? Yeah, both Dodge trucks. It's just that one's a longer wheelbase than the other. Getting there slowly. A little Corgi tractor. I've got a couple of these, so I don't need another one. Matchbox race car. Was a Rollermatics, but it's not working. So I was trying to make sure it worked, but it doesn't. The hovercraft that we have thousands of. Oh, in fact, I've just thought I know someone that would probably love some of these for their scrapyard. So I'll probably keep a lot of these aside for that. There's another one of these with a tyre on it. I think that's an open. Quite rough. And you've got the old green and orange crane. The red and gold one seems to be the rarer combination. It's a funky little car coming. What is it? Datsun 125X. Well, I've got a Datsun, so I can go down here. I've got a fairly decent Mustang piston popper Rollermatic. I've got two of these, both with the engines. Snap the windscreen though. They've both got the engines. keep those just to pinch the engines out of them and make some custom weird thing. Forklift. There's actually nothing wrong with that. I'm running out of space over there now. I want the trailers that go with these, not the trucks. I've got the trucks. Camper van. Got a brand new one of these still in the package. I got from the car boot sale. There's another 2 tyres laying in the bottom here. May have fallen off those BP Explorer things. I think I wasn't going to because I've got it, but this is in better condition than my other one, so I will keep that one. Another refrigeration truck, and as always, missing rear door, which you can get reproduction ones for. I might have a Coca-Cola trailer to go with that, so I'm going to keep it. I just found another tyre laying in this corner. And in the blue corner we have a tyre. Pipe truck. I've got several of these in a box over there. No, that's beyond resto. I think that's a corgi tipper. Yeah, it's a Whiz Wheels. So we'll keep. I nearly forgot to show you. So we'll keep that one. I'm going to keep that because I like the crane. I've actually seen, I think it was one of these or something very similar for sale on Marketplace. A real one, not a toy one. Corgi skip truck. Again, I've got that. Cat, you might have some actual good stuff for your scrapyard coming your way. Keep that for mine. And the last one from this, that one. Old BP tanker with the super fast wheels. Right. I was actually going to put the junk in here, but I think I should put the keep stuff in here. Not that one. I kept the Tonka. Couldn't resist. Okay, quick clear up shot. Another bloody tyre. I'll have to call me Dunlop. Or Michelin. That was a Spider-Man van. It's quite worn out. You're right over there, Smudgy. Well, I wish I actually had bigger hands so I could get bigger handfuls. But I've got such little hands. Whoop. Yeah, no, I'm disappearing off the camera. Right, one more. The other stuff I will bag up. I'll take that with me next time I go over cats. In fact, I've got a bag down there, but I'll do that in a minute. Let's just move you guys over this way. And I'm going to raise you up. Right, that's better. I'm getting hot. Ooh, got a video to edit up there as well. Right, let's get the Hot Wheels out of the way with, shall we? I bought all of these new. Let me just think here. No, I go there. Those I got from my buddy on Facebook. So Right. Don't need the magnifying glass. We have got small, is that long block? I can't remember, I think it's long block. Yep, that's long block. Little Hot Wheels custom. Fancy. It reminds me of one of them old 1970s American wagons. That's what that reminds me of. That's the reason why I bought that one. Let's get the fantasies out of the way with. We have got Rapid Pulse and Fantasy Ambulance. I don't like the wheels. I would have put different wheels on it. In fact, I am very tempted to drill the base and just put my own wheels on it. Because I like the ambulance, I just hate the bloody wheels. And we've got this thing, the taxi. I think this is the small block, isn't it? Yeah, that's a small block. But it's textured on there. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. It's got like a wood grain effect on there as well. And you can actually feel the texture. This is why I don't understand why premium models cost as much as they do, when they can put that much detail on a £2.50 mainline. I mean, I know they've got to add extra on because they've got to get more rights to produce them, you know, because a lot of them are based on movies or from movies and whatnot. Yeah, it's just going to have the extra cost there, but really, £9 for one, that much extra cost? If so, then those other companies, the movies and whatnot, are greedy buggers. But anyway, that's why I don't like buying premiums. That one is the Max Steel. Little sort of custom coupe. 1920s coupe. And we have got a Dodge Challenger. I think it's a 71 if I remember rightly. Yep, spot on. I'm getting better at identifying my American muscle cars. We've got a 53 Cadillac. Yep. And custom made in a truck with, I'm not really sure what that's meant to be in the back there. It's a four-wheel something. Oh, it looks like a little go-kart, or maybe one of those old pedal cars, something like that. That's what it looks like to me. Right, so we've got another one from Dodge. I've actually discovered I do like Dodge. So we've got the Dodge Dart. I like the Dodge Coronet as well, that's one of my favourites. Did you just knock something off there, or did something else make noise? I can't see anything. Can't remember this one. Oh, it's a 91 GMC Cyclone. I do like buying the Hot Wheels trucks. I seem to have a fascination with those. This C10 here, which is a 67 Chevy C10, you know, custom with the hood scoop. It's all been lowered, and I would just be happy with a normal looking truck. I don't know, I do like looking at trucks like this that have been customised, or any cars that have been customised. I like to look at them, but it's just never been the sort of thing that I've ever wanted to do myself. Anyway, we've got Mark V Escort in all the rally get up. No, it's not the Cosworth, it hasn't got the correct fin on the back for the Cosworth. That is the rally one. We've got a Kia EV, which I mainly bought just because it's in one of my favourite colours, which is purple. I then realised when I got it home it's got an anime girl on the side. Didn't even notice it in the packet. We've got a BMW 2002 in yellow. I've got it in other colours, not yellow. Grab that one. A lot of these came out of Lidl, by the way, because they've had a load in recently. And we've got an Impala. Just check the year because I can't remember. It's a 58 Chevy Impala. Love the white wall tyres on it. well, wheels, because I think these are plastic. I do like that colour. I found another one of those in Lidl's, but someone had opened it and taken the car out of it. And we've got a Mercury Cyclone, I think, yeah. What year? Was it 68? 69, so I was close. 69 Mercury Cyclone. And I've noticed that there was a lot of muscle car manufacturers sort of did the coupe style back then. We've got this one, we've got the Buick GSX, there's another one, Chevy Chevelle SS, 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS, Ford Bronco in yellow. I can't remember if I've got it in red. I might be thinking of the Mitsubishi actually, but I know I've got it in blue. Same with this Jeep. I do like orange and black. I think that's two colours that go together quite well. Nearly there for the new Hot Wheels. Could you stop flicking crap on my floor, Mr. Smudge? Please. Or are you just going to do that until Daddy gives you attention? Got another variation of the Batmobile from the TV series, the original TV series. Will you stop knocking my Lego on the floor? And then we've got this thing, a monster truck van, and a Ford Mustang. I can't resist a Mustang. I really cannot resist a Mustang. Every time I see one, I'm like, oh, Mustang, buy. Gotta buy it. Right. Now, Lidl's also had a bunch of the Fast and Furious premium models, and I've got all 5. So I have got the Mark 1 Ford Escort. I've got the white Toyota Supra. I have got the famous Skyline, and a friend of mine has got a car that looked just like this with the blue paintwork on it as well, the Mitsubishi Eclipse. I just don't think his is a Mitsubishi Eclipse. The taillights aren't the same anyway. And number 5 we have a very recognisable orange Toyota Supra from the show. I think these were like £3 a pop, which is pretty damn cheap. That's why I bought them. Right, we're nearly there, by the way. So the next 4 I got from the chap on the UK Diecast sales group, and these are 3 Matchbox laser wheels and a Matchbox Voxel Astra down there, which we'll look at in a moment. Now these 3 he sold together as one lot. So I've got the Corvette, got the Firebird, and the Ferrari. I know I've already got the Ferrari, but I bought this as a job lot because I wanted that one. I think I might have that one. I'll have to double check. I can't remember, but I know for a fact I have that one. I think as such, I might chuck that over there in the pile. And the last one I got from him was the little Voxel Astra GTE police car with the orange stripe on it. I did one exactly like this with a red stripe. And it's been very hard to find one in such nice condition as this. I have got quite a few in both liveries, but they're all rough. In fact, I don't want to put that one in that box. Right, let's have a look at the American Cars magazine stuff next. I may have actually shown the first 3. I can't remember, so I'm going to show them again. So we've got a 1972 Dodge Charger, which I do like this car, but I think my favourite would have to be like the 1969 or 1970. I've also got the 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Always seem to be in blue, because my Lego one up there is in blue. We have got a 1972 Ford Gran Torino Sport, again with that sort of coupe styling. A Lovely metallic green paint as well. And the most recent one, I know I haven't shown this one yet, for definite. It's the Buick, 1970 Buick GSX. I actually like the body styling of that as well. Right. Now we can get on to what I got from a friend of mine. It's the same guy on Facebook I get, or have bought, a bunch of my barricade lamps from. So we have got the yellow version of this. I say the yellow version because the only other version I've ever seen is the far chief version with all the blue lights and in red and whatnot. A lovely corgi dumper I didn't have. A fairly decent far chief car. And a 2CV from Corgi. And I'm not sure who makes this yet, but I've got a little Ford Mustang. And the last four are these British Touring Car Championship models. So we have got, what have I got first? I've got the BMW M3 E30. And lovely looking models. So I'm keeping these ones, at least for now, in their boxes. And I actually find that's just generally storing them in their boxes like this just makes life easy because I can stack them. Okay, number 2. It's the Ford Anglia. And I really adore the colour of that. I like how it gives the driver details down there as well. So that's John Fitzpatrick. Team Broadspeed, 1966. BTCC Championships. It's hard to believe that they were racing a Ford Anglia around a touring car track, racetrack. It doesn't say what these are on the box. Not that I've seen anywhere. These are made by Atlas as well, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Ah, the Chevrolet. The Chevy Cruze LT. Jason Plato. Now that is a name I recognise. Actually, I recognise John Fitzpatrick as well. But yeah, Plato is a name I recognise. It's actually a nice looking car for a Chevy. I wouldn't mind just a civilian version of that, I think. It's actually got Plato in the back windows. Right, one more and then we are done with the diecast. Now I know what this one is because I haven't picked it out of the box yet. It's the Rover SD1 3500. It's got the 3.5 litre V8 in it. Absolutely adore these cars. Probably my favourite of the Rovers. Who drove that one? Andy Rouse. Industrial Control Services Limited, 1984. I actually want to get the other two of the other ones out now just to see what the years were. That Chevy Cruze, looking at it, that looks fairly modern, so I thought that's quite a recent one. That is it, guys. Not quite an hour, so I've done well. Right. I'll tell you what, bit of a bonus. I haven't quite gone for an hour yet. We'll have a look at some Lego Speed Champions cars, shall we? Because I absolutely adore that theme. And back in February, they released this year's first wave of Speed Champions sets. 14 of them. 15 of them, actually. 14 single Formula 1 cars to collect, and one which is a pace car set. so it's got 2 cars in it. So I recently purchased Kick. They do come with the figures as well. I just haven't got them in the cars at the minute. We have got the Visa Cash App one. Now I don't know anything about F1, but I do love building these cars and I do love looking at them. My little brother, on the other hand, he loves Formula 1, so he'd probably know more about these than I do. We've got Huss. I've noticed I've put Huss upside down on that side, so I'm going to have to fix that. I think I can get away with just turning these 2 bricks, which got the stickers on, up the other way. So they're the 3 most recent ones. They said there's 14 of these to collect. That's a lot of money when they're like $21.99 each. Just wonder why I'm, we're now June and I've only got 5. But, you know, a couple of months ago I actually bought the Oracle, the Red Bull, and one of the Ferraris, and part of the tail fin just fell off. Nothing new there. Just like a lot of these Speed Champions cars, they do have weak points on them. These nose cones are a little bit weak, tails are a little bit weak. On a lot of them there's these little bits in here which are only held on by 1 stud, so they're a little bit weak as well if you're not careful. I want to find a shelf somewhere where I can store, you know, display these on. I haven't got to anywhere. Because I think that would make a nice display. I've got all the others, at least half of my Speed Champions cars on the shelf behind you. I keep wanting to try and fill all the holes in from years back, you know, where I didn't complete the collection each year. But they keep throwing things like this out, and I want to collect these now. They all look the same, but these all build very differently. But, well, I suppose they're not all the same really, are they? And they do actually have different bodywork, but to the untrained eye they do look like they're just all the same basic car, but they're far from it actually. I've noticed on pretty much all of these nose cones are built exactly the same. That's the one thing that is the same on all of these, and for the most part the rear fins, you know, bits like this whole bit in here is different, all the side panelling and styling is different on these. You know, these wheel bits are all the same. There's similarities and a lot of differences at the same time. I really do. I don't know, I've never watched F1 in my life. Never. And I'm hooked on buying the Lego cars. Perhaps I should demolish my Lego City and just make a big F1 track going around it. Anyway, that is it for the video. A little bit of bonus Lego there. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, it helps me and it helps the channel and whatnot. And of course, if you didn't, hit the dislike button. If you have any comments and questions, anything like that, leave them in the comments down below. And of course, if you want to see more videos, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is free to subscribe, it doesn't cost a penny. Yeah, so again, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.